Morning.
Who knows?
Poison's all flushed out.
John doesn't have a bathroom here. How does he go bathroom?
Yes, it must have been a rough night.
We have to break you physically before we can get to your mind. Personally, I find it
Good lord.
distasteful. If they don't see some indication that you're willing to cooperate, well, I can't be held responsible for the consequences.
To him?
Best thing for you to do
Or to
is
John?
cooperate. They'll let you go then.
Because I don't imagine they're very lenient on him either.
Here. Captain, I've told you the truth from the beginning. Now I'm telling you that this is safe. I'm the one and only ally you have in this place. I won't lie to you. What I tell you will be the absolute truth. This is safe.
This is
I
horrible.
recommend taking it in small sips.
You don't want to be
start with,
sick again.
till your body adjusts. I've been going over your files last night. Found some omissions that we need to correct.
Omissions?
They're just a few bookkeeping points, nothing of a compromising nature. Your second in command, her name was Susan Ivanova?
No. We do not talk about others.
Well, yes, but only up until the time you broke away.
They
After
just
that,
want
everything
names. They just want
gets
names.
a little fuzzy. We just need to confirm her name for the records. There's no harm
It's
in that.
not for the records.
No reason you shouldn't tell me.
It's so they can go get her.
And why is that?
Because you want it.
Then perhaps you'd care to join me?
Oh, Jesus.
What? It's for your own good.
What does he expect him to
Don't want
do?
you to hurt yourself.
His smug little face.
Oh, and by the way, I should mention your father sends his regards.
Where is he?
He's being held at another facility a few miles from here, and one of my associates is handling his case.
And he's still alive.
Alive and well.
Are they putting him through
Why are you
this?
telling me this?
Why not?
Because they want
I
to get
told
on
you
your
I
good
have no
side, John.
vested interest in helping you or harming you as long as the job gets done.
Talk, John, talk. We'll let your dad
Been
out.
interrogated before.
Yes.
Anyone I know?
You'd be surprised.
It's certainly strange. You don't seem to know the rules. Perhaps I should explain them in case you've forgotten. This is your confession.
What?
It goes on at some length. So allow me to summarize. You plead guilty to charges of treason, mutiny, conspiracy to commit mutiny, sedition, terrorism.
That's a lie.
Conspiracy to overthrow the government, illegal seizure of earth property, assault on fellow officers, sabotage.
Now, just a minute.
Willful destruction of public property, disobeying direct orders of superior officers, and the murder of 547 officers and crew on board the EAS Roanoke.
I won't sign it.
Oh.
You will.
Sign it.
Shit.
Sign it, and you will read it aloud, in full view of the public, so they'll know that
Oh,
we
no,
haven't
I
forged
said.
your image or your signature. You will name your accomplices. You will apologize to the families and friends of those who died fighting you. And in the end, you will beg for mercy on the grounds that you're under the influence of aliens who are trying to subvert the government and undermine the authority of the president.
I demand to see an attorney.
They
I demand
want
the
him
presence
angry.
of a full military tribunal.
No tribunals, no attorneys, no justice, no mercy, no
Nothing.
fairness, no hope, no last-minute escape. You will walk through that door when you confess and not 1 second before.
If he says good morning again.
Good morning.
They left him in that chair for God knows how long. What the hell? Oh shit in hell.
Should do it.
What are they doing?
Now, would you please repeat what you told one of our other interrogators last night?
I was one of those who was responsible for manipulating Captain Sheridan into turning against his own government.
Don't do this.
I confess to taking part in a conspiracy to overturn your government.
You're giving them exactly what they want.
Precisely. And when he's done, he'll be able to leave.
I doubt that.
Continue.
Those who worked with me in this conspiracy were Commander Susan Ivanova, Minbari Ambassador Delenn, Senator Ross Fowler.
Who?
He's not actually involved in any of this, but he's recently become a source of annoyance to the president. Waste not, want not.
No, I don't know what they did to you in here.
Broke him.
I know it must have been terrible, but it's all out here. It's all flesh. But as long as you don't break inside, they can't win. Don't do this.
He's the one chance you have of avoiding the death penalty for your actions.
I know the Drazi. I've worked with your people. I fought alongside them in the war. You're a strong race, a proud race. You bend, but you don't break. The ones that have done this to you, they're the ones that have been broken.
There is nothing I can do.
Yes, there is. You can fight.
I am afraid.
They're all afraid. Don't give them what they want.
I have nothing more to say.
You can see why John is who he is. Like, he's brilliant.
Are you sure? Do you understand that this is your last chance?
What are you
Do you understand that this is your very last chance?
Yes.
Looking at this, like, how much of this is part of the manipulation as to how much of it is this?
Oh, no. Let him go. He's done nothing to you. I've never even seen him before in my life.
Showing
He's had
John
nothing to do with this.
what they want him to see. Because a part of me thinks I would not put this past Clark's
Room
government.
17.
Shit.
You will cooperate with the state for the good of the state and your own survival. You will confess to the crimes of which you have been accused. You will be released and return to society a productive citizen if you cooperate. Resistance will be punished. Cooperation will be rewarded.
Good night. I know you can do it. I know you want to do it.
Oh, John.
Well,
You know it's bad when the hallucinations start.
No.
they have your image on file. They can create you reading the confession. Well, that's not as good as having you out
shit.
there where people can see you so they know it's true.
How
that
many
even
people
you
have
can
they
be
done that
broken.
for?
You cannot resist. With a video record, there will always be doubt. It's not the same as breaking you. But I'm told that as of this morning,
That's all they've got.
it is an acceptable option. Can you win?
That's an interesting question.
Every time I say no.
I love John.
Captain John Sheridan, will you or will you not sign a confession and endorse it before a public hearing?
No.
No.
Oh no. Oh shit. See, it'd be that weak he couldn't even fight back.
Do you understand that this is your very last chance?
Yeah, I think he does.
Room 17.
Oh, he didn't even answer. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, at least he's got a bed. He didn't have a bed in the last one.
What?
Have they just took him round in a circle and brought him straight back to where he was?
Good morning. Now, before we begin your interrogation, I'll need some information. Do you have any allergies or illnesses that I should know about? Are you currently taking any medication? Any trouble with your heart? You will answer my questions when they are asked. Resistance will be punished. Cooperation will be rewarded. Do you have
Oh
any
my
illnesses
God.
or allergies that I should know about? You will answer my questions when they are asked. Resistance will be punished. Cooperation will be rewarded. Do you have any allergies or illnesses that I should know about? Are you currently taking any medication? Have you had any trouble with your heart?
To get an insight into what happens in these detention centres was something I genuinely never expected. I thought we'd just kind of see glimpses of John's situation and jump between Delenn and Lanier on Babylon 5 and Season and Marcus with the fleet. I did not think we'd get like an episode just focused on this. What an insight this was, to see the types of things that they would do. So the food deprivation, the sleep deprivation, the fact that they had to put him on an IV to get nutrients into him because they stopped putting him on solids and he wasn't getting water. When he was given food, it had toxins in it, yet the toxin was a metaphor for the alien influence they saw had been put upon John, and they were saying it's bit by bit and gradually you don't even realise things are changing. And yeah, they definitely weren't talking about like the toxins and the mustard and that corned beef in that sandwich. They were basically, in my opinion, talking probably about Delenn, in all honesty, because we saw in the ISN report how they focused mainly on Delenn and how Delenn was the key into creating these hybrids between the humans and the Minbari with the cryo telepaths that were on Babylon 5. And this was just mind-blowing to watch this, knowing that, you know, there are like places in the world where things like this do occur, and just the mental and physical torture that John is going through in this, and them constantly saying good morning to him, and then it's dinner time, and then it's supper, and then it's good night, and then it's good morning again. There's no sense of time here. They're just trying to get him as discombobulated as possible to try and break his mind. And John being John, and he's so steadfast in his beliefs, but that combined with John's stubbornness is probably what's getting him through this. And them trying to even emotionally manipulate him by talking about his dad just shows the kind of lengths that they are going to try and break him, bringing that Drazi in, and then at the end finding that the Drazi is part of it and wasn't even somebody that they brought in. The fact that, you know, they were asking about Susan because obviously they want names to then go get these other people. The fact that they added Delenn to the list, it was an interesting thing. The people that were omitted were interested as well because they didn't say Michael. And we know why they didn't say Michael, because Michael's probably been struck off that list because of everything that's been happened. Because as far as Clark's government is under the impression of, is that Michael handed him over. So there you go, there's Michael taken off that list. It's just insane. And then at the end where it looked like they were going to take John to like his death basically, and were reading his rights, only for them to take him to another room, which could have been the same room because it could have just been another mental trick, and then just sit him down again, and then another interrogator comes in and just starts all over again. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. I don't even know how we're even going to get John out of this, to be honest. I'm going to sign off and say thank you, and I will see you guys later, so thank you.